Negotiation, like it or not, is part of our lives. From simple situations like where to go with your partner for a dinner, or fictional ones like in the Godfather movie, when Johnny Fontaine asked Don Vito Corleone to get him a role in a Hollywood movie. Otherwise, well, you already know what happened with the horse of the director. Or very complex one, like the Huawei Ban by US government, which is a trending topic now. Everyone is talking about. And well, negotiation, the win-to-win approach. Let's go for it. Hi everyone, Gerardo Garcia here speaking. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. As in my previous episode, I mentioned that I received two topics that you request me to talk about. I choose one of them, very interesting one, about negotiation. But I will be talking about in one specific strategy that I like the most, the win-to-win approach. In here, all involved parties are gaining something. And that's why I like to use it. In this case, as mentioned, negotiation is part of our daily lives. By stating one personal story, last Friday evening, my girlfriend asked me, "Hey, what plans do you have for Saturday?" Oops. Tricky question, folks. Please always to be focused on that kind of questions. And well, I just asked her why. She told me, I would like to go to the cinema, and then we can go to the city center. It could be really great. I would like to spend some time, that we spend some time together. And I say, okay. But folks, Saturday, June 1st, in the evening, final of Champions League, the most important match in the year for football fans. It was like, oh, what can I do in this situation? And I say, okay, so let's go to reach an agreement together. And then we start to talk, to have communication, and at the end, we reached a really great solution that everyone was happy. But I will not tell you more. Let me first also share you one story which is adapted from the book Getting to Yes by Roger Fisher and William Curry from Harvard University. And they developed the strategy of win-to-win. So let's go to hear the story. Really recommendable book, by the way. In the description you will have the link where you can find it. I recommend it in Spanish version, English version. Piotr and Pavel, two brothers, were arguing for the last orange available at home, and the situation was becoming rather explosive as any of them wanted to lose the situation. Both were ignoring the interest of the other party, heading to a lose and lose situation, and even destroy the orange. The other scenario was a win-lose situation, where someone needed to lose the possibility to keep the orange. Suddenly, their clever mother came to intervene and propose the following idea. Piotr cut into half, Pavel choose. This seems very good solution actually, and win-to-win situation. First solution and both brothers getting 50% of what they wanted. But they noticed that a better deal can be reached by recognizing two main objectives for bigger agreement: fairness and efficiency. From fairness perspective, the distribution of the benefits. From efficiency perspective, the integration of the benefits. Therefore, instead thinking about one of them having the whole orange, rather to be satisfied both in 100%. And for that, we can just put it into numbers and rescale. As per last agreement, both had 50%. And now with this new way of think, we can see a room for improvement. And for that we need to ask first to both why they want to have the orange. This is a key question. Piotr replies that he wants to bake a cake with the peels of exactly the whole orange. And Pavel just want to eat the fruit. Thus, you can now see the optimal solution. What could be? Give to Piotr all the peels and Pavel all the fruit. With this scenario, both get 100% of what they wanted. Just see it. Very interesting exercise, right folks? The key element of this approach, from my perspective, is communication and having in mind that all parties involved need to obtain something. In order to receive, it's necessary to give. But what are the main advantages of this approach? Well, keep long-term relationships, promotes commitment from both sides, is useful to generate ideas, is helpful to show respect for your counterpart, prevents that potential conflict can be bigger or even destructive. Also, it's important to identify how or to differentiate desires from needs. Most of the time, desires are just that, and they are not needed actually. Coming back to the real life example of the last week, my girlfriend at the end of the day told me that she was really happy, and I said, whoa, it's really nice to hear that. But what is behind of this agreement? Well, we sit together, we were flexible, proposing ideas, setting like an atmosphere of openness and flexibility. And then we went to have dinner, pizza and beer, really nice. Then we went to see or to watch the movie of Aladdin in the cinema. Actually, very recommendable film. It's the live version, by the way. And afterwards, well, we went to the city center and walk around the main street of the city where we live. After 30 minutes of walk, we reached a pub where they were broadcasting the final of the Champions League. We sit there, we miss 10 minutes more or less, but at the end we watch most of it. And the most important thing, at the end, both were satisfied. That we say, wow, it was a really nice day. Saturday was amazing. Again folks, I recommended this approach for even this kind of simple scenarios. But it can be applicable also for corporate, as I mentioned, or even politics. But I will not deep into those topics. I just wanted to show how win-to-win approach negotiation style is applicable in normal life. I would only recommend from my side. Share your intentions to cooperate and collaborate. Set an atmosphere of openness and flexibility. Establish fluid and open communication. That would be my recommendation for you. And folks, actually I would like to make it interactive, and in this case it will be some kind of homework, let's say. I would ask you that you can share your thoughts in the social media platforms, in the video, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want, that what would be the main approach or the scenario for this complex situation like Huawei ban by the US government. What would be the best scenario in win-to-win approach? How could be mixed on this topic? Please share your thoughts from your perspective. What would be the win-to-win situation for both sides? It could be really great and actually helpful. Remember amigos, let's keep in touch and see you next week. I will be talking about the second topic that you suggest me. I will not give details, But see you next week. Hear you soon. See you soon. Adios. Nos vemos. Bye bye. Do zobaczenia. A bientôt. Pa pa.